OMH. OMG the GOP is on their JOB to regulate the holy heck out of the uterus. Just last week, Virginia tried to pass this law where you had to do the transvaginal ultrasound, where they stick that thing all up in there and turn it around to see if they could take a picture of the fetus. The Republicans, since taking over in most of the states in the 2010 election, have put forth hundreds, literally hundreds of bills to regulate abortion and birth control with that whole personhood thing. I'm telling you, they are on it like white on rice, like a cheap suit in the rain. And we need to pay attention. They are pushing the fear factor. They pushed it so hard, we put him in there because we had to save the world from Obama-itis. Really? Now, if you get all of these laws passed, the question still stands. Who is going to take care of all of these children? You have adults that cannot feed themselves. We're going to eat the babies? What are we talking about here? I'd like to address women who are anti-abortion. You have your opinion, my sister, you can have it. You can even talk to me about it. You can pray for my soul. You can tell me how you feel about it. But you have to allow me to tell you how I feel about it. And you cannot bully me about my parts that are the same as yours. You cannot stand with the bully who's going to regulate my parts that are the same as yours. Why are they doing this? I don't know. Maybe because they sublet the uterus for 9 months, they think they can own it then and do what they want to do with it. Well, that is kind of how they got this country. I mean, in the words of Dick Gregory, not only was it owned, but it was being used at the time of discovery. What's next? The regulation of the vagina? It's not really that far-fetched, because it's not been that long ago that there were laws on the books about what you could do with your vagina. And they say they want to return to the values of the forefathers. They are serious about that. Have you seen the panel? Check them out. They look like your forefathers, don't they? They also look like they ain't had none since they came out of one. But these are the people who want to regulate the lady parts. You know what I don't understand? There are a couple of things I don't understand, but one of them is there's so many diseases in this country. Heck, it cost me $40 in cough and cold remedies, and I'm still flat on my back for 10 days with a cold. There is cancer. There are women who are losing their breasts to cancer like women are losing weight on Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig. There's leukemia. There is MS, Parkinson's. There are so many diseases, but wait! Put your hands together in prayer and gratitude, because the world is free from limp dick. This message is being brought to you by Viagra and Cialis. Please check with your doctor as to whether or not your heart is healthy enough to fuck the shit out of somebody for 4 hours. For real. The other thing I don't understand, and I have been looking, I really have. Women struggled, and I mean struggled, to gain the vote. Black people struggled for their equal rights. Asians have been struggling for their recognition as citizens. Hey, it wasn't that long ago they were rounded up and put in concentration camps in this country. Hispanics, they are still having a hard time. Have you read any of the immigration laws? You have Native Americans. Oh, their struggle. I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, they will be coming up and being recognized in the struggle maybe in another decade, because ain't nothing happened since Wounded Knee. And if you say, well, Indians, Native Americans have come a long way because they own these casinos, you deserve to lose every dime you have in one of those casinos. Okay? Now, all of these peoples have struggled for equal rights, to gain autonomy over their person, with one exception. To my knowledge, and I have looked, there has not been so much as a battle, a clash, a struggle, a conflict, a march, a hassle, a trial, a strife, a legislation, a law, a picketing, even so much as a chitty chat about the rights and sanctity of the rich white men who have run this country since the beginning. I find that odd. Can you help me out here?